Hello everyone, this is Saya from OMNI Media London. I'm here with Phoenix today and we're doing his Q&A, so stay tuned. Alright guys, this is Saya from OMNI Media London. I have Phoenix here with us today. We're going to be doing his Q&A. So let's see, the first question, how tall are you, Phoenix?
I'm about 5'7", 5'8".
That's not bad. And where are you from, actually?
I'm up from Alberta, Canada, so I'm up north.
And you're here in Toronto, why?
Here doing studies with school, taking care of modeling business, getting myself situated.
Perfect. Very, very good. You're very active, you stay active, you go to the gym.
High intensity boxing every day.
Perfect, that's good. I should do that. Yes. Alright, so tell us something about you that you think we should know.
Oh my goodness, I eat my pizzas backwards, so I eat it from the crust to the tip.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know.
We do mukbangs like we were talking about, so that would be great to see.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they don't like it when I do that.
Why? We just,
It's
I think
different.
people will enjoy it. So we're going to start doing some mukbangs, and he's going to be, remember guys, because I forget. So you'll be eating the pizza from the back to the front. That's lovely. What other things do you like to eat? You mentioned sushi.
Oh yeah, sushi's a big one. Right now for some reason I've been really interested in just eating seaweed, but other than that, like
seaweed?
Yeah, just straight seaweed. I don't know why. It's like a weird salty craving I have.
That's what the sushi thing is made of. The outside. I forgot the leaf.
It's weird because it's salty and dry, but other than that,
it's good actually. They sell it.
Rotisserie chicken at this point. Yeah,
right?
I buy it from Walmart and I eat it in one sitting.
You eat a whole entire chicken? These dogs eat chicken. That's gross. But I mean, I'm saying, I just don't like chicken or turkey. I don't like that. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, I'll eat chicken and other things, like, I don't know. There's places that prepare chicken where I probably would eat it. But, I wouldn't go out and cook chicken or things like that. Alright, so do you work out? I asked you that. You do? You do a lot of working out. Okay, what part of your body are you not happy with?
What part of my body am I not happy with? If I had to mention one, I would say my back. I would like my back to be a lot hairier. It's not as hairy as I thought it would be.
You want hair?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Most people don't want hair. I'm glad you don't shave. That's perfect. That's good. Because most people don't want hair. They're always shaving.
No, I need it.
Hair is good. Why do you need hair?
I don't know. I just would like that bare back. You know what I'm talking about?
Really?
Something like fluffy.
I think that it should be. Men should have hair. And if you're naturally not like that, then that's how it is. But if you have hair, leave it. Alright, so that's a good thing. And people do like hair, actually. They do. They do like it. Most people do. Alright, so can you show us your body? And by that I just mean your chest.
Got you. Just like this, my chest.
No, you can do it. Yeah, sure, you can take it off, your tank top. So you're not as hairy, you probably wish you were more hairy, eh?
The most I have is like hair on my chest. Other than that, probably a little bit right here.
That's not a lot. And then see the back? You mentioned the back.
Oh yeah, I would like my back to be hairier.
Yeah. And if you take oh, there's the Phoenix.
Yeah, right. There you go.
That's crazy. I like it.
Thank you.
So what was I gonna say? So if you take testosterone, you don't take testosterone?
No, I wouldn't.
And you wouldn't?
No.
Because I think that makes you grow hair in like with the most weirdest places.
Yeah, I would not want that. Yeah, because a lot of it literally just, the best way to put it is, it's going to increase your testosterone by 500, but once you come off, it's going to decrease it by negative 500, so you're kind of falling back. Oh. So yeah, it's not.
That's not a good thing?
Not for me.
No. It's better to do it naturally. Alright, so do you have any piercings?
Piercings? No, I did have a nose piercing, but I really didn't like it. I ended up catching a nose infection. And I did have ear piercings, but then when I would go to spar for boxing, it would come flying off. So it's like no piercings for me. Yeah, I was going to get nipple piercings, but...
Yeah. And those, I wouldn't mess with those either.
I don't want pus leaking.
They leave a hole. Yeah, you don't want that. Plus it doesn't look that good. If you ask me, I do. You know, I just think there's some people out there that, you know, they're just young kids and they're cute and all, but for whatever reason they think they're not. So they try to like put these plates in their ear and things and all these other things to make themselves stick out of the crowd, but really they're not really helping.
Yeah, I get
You
where
know,
you're coming from.
because if you want people to notice you, let them notice you as you are. They don't need to adorn yourself with these things. Having said that, I mean, if you like a tattoo, if you like a piercing, by all means do it. It's your fucking body. Do it. You know, if you want to do it, if it makes you happy, do it. But not do it so you can stick out of the crowd or to become special. You know, that I just don't see the point in doing that.
It's true because the youth lacks identity. They're trying to find the place in which they fit in.
Yeah.
Because we live in a world now where everything is about first face value as opposed to the quality traits that you carry.
Everyone nowadays has a computer, everyone has a phone, you can take a picture, you're on Instagram, all of a sudden everybody knows who you are. You know, and if you want to stick out, then that's why they have these yellow hair, they have blue hair, you know, they're trying to stick out or make a statement that way, when most of the time they're beautiful just the way they are.
They don't know it.
Yeah,
they don't know
like
it.
I've seen some girls who are so pretty, and they just, why do they do that? Like
Pressure.
they fucked up their faces and they were so pretty, and they fucked up their faces and their hair and their bodies, and why do that? Like seriously, you know? And everybody does it. Everyone does it. All right, so can you put your your feet up? Just relax. Put the pillows behind you and just sit there and relax. Put your feet up on the table there. You could actually put your shirt up on there.
Right.
Yeah.
Got you. And then you
can put you put your feet up on there. Let me see what shoes you came with. What size shoe do you? Do you know what shoe size you are?
I run between a 9 and a 9.5.
A 9 and a 9.5.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Those are my two right there.
All right, so let's take off your sneaker. You say your feet are really rough because of your box.
Yeah, so I box barefoot.
And you jog.
Yeah, I jog. So I box with my socks on, so that way I could be more grounded.
Does your feet get smelly, sweaty, and all that?
Smelly, sweaty. Not smelly, but definitely sweaty. Yeah, it's probably dirty right now. Yep.
And you have calluses, I see.
Oh my goodness, you have no idea. Calluses.
Yeah, everywhere. Well, because you box with your feet. Is that what you're saying?
So I could be more grounded to the floor. It's more of a qigong style fighting.
And that's natural. You have to have that like that. Oh, really?
So basically, calluses is what hardens your muscles or hardens your skin, so that when the impact connects, it doesn't hurt as much. It's almost like my skin creating a barrier of protection.
For your feet.
Yeah, right?
Right. All right, let's see the other.
Oh my goodness.
You're fine.
It's probably even worse.
No, it's not actually. It's not. Yeah, I've never seen that before. So you do that for competition?
Yeah, competition. Well, amateur right now. Competition wouldn't be until March time.
Right, and here in Toronto you're going to be boxing? I mean, it's called kickboxing, right?
No, just regular boxing, but I box barefoot.
With your fist?
Yeah, with my fist.
Really? With your
fist?
I
do have calluses on my fist too, funny enough. Like right there. And then right here.
Oh, you do that as a hobby?
Not a hobby, but more as like a lifestyle.
Really? You like that?
Yeah, so I've been doing Muay Thai.
Do you get hit in the face?
Yeah. I get hit in the face. But
do you get all whacked up?
No. I feel like my face was meant for that.
No, I mean, you know, like, I've seen some boxers, when they're done, they look like meat. Like, their ears are all whacked out, their noses are broken, their lips are this big, their eyes are kind of shut, swollen.
Oh, I see what
you
mean.
don't get like that, right?
Not yet. Because I'm doing competition as an amateur with headgear on. I wouldn't necessarily take the headgear off until
even when you're actually doing it?
Yeah, so...
Even when you're actually in competition?
In competition, it's still headgear. So competition just means to compete. As far as like competing in a I would say surpassing an amateur level, I think that would be considered professional. That is no headgear. So funny enough, like I've been practicing professionally with my headgear off, so that when I do perform with the headgear, I do a lot better.
Right. So you don't get hurt as much.
Basically.
You should be careful with that, because I've seen people get really fucked up. That guy, Muhammad Ali is all fucked up because of that.
Brain damage, all that.
All right, so you said you were, what size shoe again were you?
9.5.
All right, perfect. And I'd see the tops of your feet. Are you ticklish? Are you a ticklish person?
Just thinking about it.
Yeah, you're very ticklish.
I'm already laughing.
All right, my goodness. All right, and you say your feet do smell when you have them in
Sometimes,
soaks
yeah.
and stuff like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I use African black soap to keep them clean. And
What is it called?
African black soap.
African black soap.
Yeah.
What does that do?
It just basically rejuvenates the skin and it helps keep it fresh and moisturized.
So there's not that much stink.
Yeah,
Stank.
It's stank, right? And there's no fragrance on it either, so it helps bring out that natural, nice smell that a foot should have, as opposed to like a masked smell that like cologne would give it.
Right. And you don't moisturize your feet?
Do I with the soap? Yeah.
Just with the soap.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So could you put the the table forward? She'll move now in a minute. Don't worry. So I'm gonna film the tops of your feet there for a moment. You have long toes.
Oh, I've been told that before. Yeah.
Long toes. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's try out this new thing that I have there now. That way you have your shirt on. Can you put it in front of you? Just put your feet up on there. Put that in front of you. My little stool. I found it. I'm like, oh, this would work. Are you comfy? Do you need a little bit more back?
No, this is perfect right here.
Alright, perfect. So let me ask you some other questions. So you're from Alberta, and you're here just for, you're going to be here for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
For school in Toronto. Lovely. Most of the people are here for that long. Like, a lot of our models have moved out.
What?
Yeah. Alright, so let's see. What do you do for fun?
For fun? Oh, jeez. How do I eat food? I go out to try new things as far as like taste goes. So like just the other day I had Ethiopian food. That was different because I had like a goat liver. And it's funny too because I've been vegan for 4 years. And I had to go, I guess, carnivore.
Where did you get a goat liver?
Okay, so in Toronto, there's a spot up near...
We are going to go.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Because the other channel that we have, which is OML Legacy, we're going to do mukbangs there. So there's where we'll eat. That's where you get to eat. This channel is mainly other stuff. This channel, OMNI Media London, coincides with our website with the same name.
Yeah.
And that's where they go and see the same videos we do, just on a higher level. But of course the site is not done yet. But when it's done, so we kind of will introduce the models here, and then they'll, when they get there, you'll see that they have to have some sort of way of introducing them. We're gonna try to do as much programming as we can on YouTube, but as everyone knows already, and all of our fans already know, that unfortunately I can't control that. It's what YouTube decides, what YouTube wants. I can't change that, so I'm gonna try to do as much programming as I can, but like the tickling, the bondage, the duct tape, it's not bondage, it's duct tape challenges, the tickling challenges, the slap and tingle, the underwear reviews, the foot massages, body massages, things like that, and other videos, the lingerie, and other videos, we can't shoot them for YouTube. YouTube won't allow them. It's not family friendly material. They don't want it. So we have to try to do what we can. If you guys have any ideas of shows that you want us to film, please let me know. That you would be YouTube friendly. Everything else would be done for the website. Stomp videos, we can't do them on YouTube anymore. So all our stomp videos are going to be done for for our website. Alright, so yeah, so they'll enjoy it. They'll like it. There we have no restrictions. We can do whatever we like. We can really literally do whatever we like. And they get to see more of the models, and it's going to be more one-on-one. Alright, so what is a perfect day for you?
A perfect day?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. A perfect day to day, I have to wake up at 7 a.m. if that's the case. A perfect day has to start off with an early morning and a cup of coffee. My goodness, if I could get some like Costa Rican coffee, booming. By the afternoon, if I could get myself like a fruit smoothie, amazing. Then after that, if I could go for a long run, beautiful. And then to cool it off for like the evening, maybe like a dance class, go to some salsa, maybe bachata lessons.
Swim? You don't swim?
Swim? Oh, I will sink immediately.
You don't know how
Swimming
to
for
swim?
me. So I'm learning how to float actually. I was up visiting family and they were teaching me how to float, and you have to do like this little doggy thing.
Yeah.
And to me it was strange and
So you don't know how to swim then?
I know how to survive, I'll tell you that much. So if I need to swim, maybe like...
But swimming is very easy. It is, I mean.
I might drown if it came to it, but I could survive though. I could maybe last.
You
like
can
a
go to
minute.
like the YMCA's and stuff like that. They show you how to swim. It's very simple. Yeah, and there's like 3 feet. You're not gonna drown in 3 feet. So like seriously, if you feel like you're sinking, you just stand up. Literally, you'll be out of the water.
I see what you mean. I think my issue is breathing. I don't breathe too well when I'm in water because the anxiety starts to like build up. And
Yeah, but that happens to everyone though. That happens to everyone in the beginning.
Yeah.
You're more but that's what I'm saying. If you're in 3 feet, anything happens, you just stand up. Period.
Yeah.
So that's how you learn. That's how children learn.
You see, what went wrong is my family didn't like throw me in the water
They did
spontaneously. No, they should have. So I would have learned, like forced as a child.
Well, actually, that traumatizes people when you do that. Yeah.
Oh no.
That would be more traumatizing. Yeah. What they should have done is taken to a pool. So what's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Yo, bungee jumping. That was
Really?
intense. Oh, yo, it felt like...
Oh my God.
I felt like I was like jumping to my death. Like...
We wanted to do skydiving. We never got to do it.
Yeah,
Because of course, but so... I know there's a place here in Toronto that does it.
Mm-hmm.
But we probably may. Those are things that we're working on. So we probably do skydiving and then bull riding. But the mechanical bull, not the real one.
Oh, jeez.
That's something I wanted to do. Do you have Netflix?
Netflix? No, I don't have Netflix.
No? Alright. So what do you watch on TV, or do you watch TV at all?
I don't necessarily watch TV. I do watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah?
Yeah, so like we're looking at... I want to say... I don't know if this is the proper word, but like mysticism, like the videos on mysticism.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of like Eastern mysticism,
Right.
videos on clarity,
Right.
anything that engulfs like spirituality, things of that nature.
Perfect. And how long did it take you to grow that beard? Because I know they're going to ask me.
I don't know. Before I answer this question, I would prefer that they guess. Put it on the comment section if
Yeah,
they get it right.
put it in the comments. We had a guy here last week, 2 weeks ago actually, and he had a beard. Unfortunately, I don't think he's coming back. His name was Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
We shot some other things that are going to be posted on the website, but he was a little bit too timid and too not outgoing how we would like them to be. So we want everyone to play well in the sandbox, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we want everyone to blend and play well. And sometimes people don't do that. It's not his personality. It doesn't work,
Yeah.
Everyone doesn't have that sort of personality. You just want to get along. At the end of the day, we're just having fun, for God's sakes, All right.
He forgot to breathe. That was the issue.
Huh?
He forgot to breathe.
He forgot to breathe.
To breathe.
Not really. He was quite. This interview is very laid back.
Yeah.
I understand when you're coming the first time. I understand. You're always like, what the fuck am I getting into? You don't know anything. You're new. You don't understand. So I try to give the models as much information as I can once they're here. This is what we're doing. This is what we're going to do. This is, so from the start what we're going to do. There's no surprises, right? So that you can kind of build into it and say, okay, this is what we're doing. That's fine. Plus, you can go to YouTube and see. We're generally going to be doing the same type videos and more, just at a different level.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were at 5%, we're going to be at 75%. For our website, there we could do massages with no underwear on, because you don't have to have underwear on. When we used to do the underwear videos, the reviews, I had to block it. I had to block it like all the time. Yeah, you have to block it anyway, but people don't need to see that. But for our website, I don't have to block that. If you want to see it, you see it. If you don't want to see it, you don't. That's fine. Tickling videos you can't do. I don't know why they don't allow tickling videos. Like seriously, there's nothing wrong with tickling. Sock reviews. There's a bunch of things that are. There's 10 dirty questions that I did with a model called Anthony, and this YouTube didn't allow it. So I just didn't upload it. So that's going to go into our website. Not that that's something that I want, because that's kind of very mild. But there we can really just talk about anything we want, and we don't have to worry about anything or being censored or anything by YouTube.
Yeah,
which is fine. And again, I'm not, like I was telling you earlier before you came, not bashing on YouTube. This is their platform. They decide, they make the rules and regulations. You have to read them. If you agree with them, great. If you don't, then unfortunately you can't be in the platform.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand it's not towards me. It's not directed towards me or towards us. So, you know, I'm fine with it. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't do it. If they don't allow it, I just don't do it. There's a warning now. You see the videos, and they say that anything that has been age restricted will no longer be filmed for our channel here at YouTube.
Crazy.
But they'll be filmed for our website.
Yeah, I remember having to have an account in order to watch videos that were above age.
Above age, exactly. Yeah.
Like 18 plus type.
And I think there's a good thing. There's a good thing for it. I mean, we still can have a presence in YouTube. We just can't do a lot of the things that we want to do. So, what is your favorite weather and why?
Weather? Coming from such a cold place, I love winter. I feel like in the winter you have to have a little bit more creativity because you can't go outside. So if you're stuck inside, you have to really tap into that noggin and figure out like, hey, how am I gonna get through this day? So, you know, I feel like I'm at my most creative in the winter. And then who can really say no to hot chocolate? Like, come on, let's be realistic here.
I love the winter.
You
I
see?
just love it. The clothing, when you go outside, you feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
You got snowboarding, you have a lot of activities.
There's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of things to do. It's fun. Just like there's things to do in the summer, there's things to do in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. So there's nothing to do. That's because you don't want to do anything. Those are people that don't have any, you know, gray matter. I mean, come on, really. There's a lot of things you could do. Mm-hmm. You can build a snowman, for God's sakes. Mm-hmm. You know, you can walk. If you know, in the winter, if you go jogging or whatever, it's even more. You burn more than in the regular.
Yeah, it boosts your metabolism.
Right, because it's harder to actually jog and then your body's trying to keep warm, so you burn more. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
That's why I take cold baths. So yesterday, funny enough, I had about 14 pounds of ice, threw it in the tub, and I sank in there for like 30 minutes.
We need to record that.
Yo, it was painful though. Like,
really?
It takes a lot of mental clarity to pass something. Because first 10 minutes,
your
okay.
Whole body?
Huh?
Your whole entire body?
Yeah, so submerged. So my face wasn't in there because...
How long were you there?
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
No way.
Yeah, no, for real.
You didn't get frostbite?
I didn't, but I felt it though. Like, you...
And why did you do that for?
Well, it helps, you know, as you said, it helps with weight loss. I have to cut weight for the fight. It helps condense your muscles, so it keeps it a lot tighter.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of benefits. I can't even go into it. The Navy SEALs, you know what they do? They actually train in the ice cold water and they swim right in the morning for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it creates a lot more sharpness, so you're a lot more alert.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that for sure. All right. What's one thing that if a person that you can't stand if a person did it to you?
I can't stand if a person did it to me.
Mm-hmm.
You see, one thing that I never liked was having someone get hurt and then someone laughing at them. I think that's kind of like messed up. Even though it might look funny, it's like maybe you should help them and then laugh with them as opposed to laughing at them.
Yeah, sometimes it's situations are funny. One time I fell down 3 flights. It was snowing outside, and I stepped down and went. When I got to the first step on the bottom, some trash bins stopped my fall. I started laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny. I was laughing. So funny. I was the only one there. There was no one there. Mm-hmm. It was dark, and I just stepped down and went boom, 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 poof. The trash bin stopped my rolling.
So it would have been worse.
It would have been worse. And then I'm just like 1 foot up here, and I'm like this. I'm like, I just couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny. I was like, wow. If I would have caught this on film, it would have been so great. What toys did you play with when you were growing up?
What toys did I play with? You see, my thing was Nerf guns. Just because I could create like a little bit of a movie in my head, like some kind of like Star Wars, Star Trek type of thing. Like, oh, come on, let's go. So, you know, Nerf guns was my thing, or like swords, like toy swords, things like that, ninja style stuff, nunchucks.
Mm-hmm. All right, perfect. And what's your favorite color?
Color, oh man. I feel like right now with where I'm at, my favorite color would be black. Before it used to be red. But I feel like black now just because of the simple fact like it just goes well with my complexion as far as like style and fashion goes.
Are you that dark or you tan?
I tan a lot, so if you were to see the tan, like, oh my goodness, you mind if I show you, like, if I stand up? So this is like over the summer, you'll be able to see a lot of white.
Oh, that's not that white.
You don't think?
No.
Oh jeez. So yeah, I could get more tan than this, but right now, like with this area, it's completely white as opposed
Yeah,
to like this.
that's a nice color, but you're not that white. Not like that.
Yeah, but for some reason,
I got some tan this summer.
Yeah, right. You gotta do the t-shirt tan. That's that is my biggest pet peeve for myself. If I was taking like a t-shirt tan, I don't like it.
And what's your favorite number?
Number 24.
24. What does it mean? Does it mean anything?
It resonates a lot with me just because a lot of the close people in my life on their birthday falls on 24. Mine falls on the 24. It's just a lot of synchronicity within that number that resonates.
Perfect. All right, well, Phoenix, it was a pleasure speaking with you today. I hope you guys enjoy Phoenix, and we will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.
Take care.